While you're in sunny Florida, be sure to visit
WARlando! Enter into a world of epic adventure.
This is our 16th chapter, playing the Dungeons & Dragons adventure Out of the Abyss.
Any mechanical or story clarification questions that y'all have been stewing on for the last week before we get to the fight here?
Well, I've been stewing on this creepy visual that you set up right beforehand.
Yeah, the Garden of Welcome, right?
Yeah. This is 1 star. Do not recommend. Never going again.
Sounds like an album.
Yeah.
The Garden of Welcome.
Yep. It's definitely a terrifying scene. You're just basically, there's nothing but heads, like little rows of cabbage going straight up and down here, and just fungal, like fungus growing out of every crease and crack in their skin, and just screaming in pain as Yesterbrod kind of walks by. Yeah.
If you've seen Motel Hell, it sounds very similar to that film.
Exactly like Motel Hell, yeah. A little bit of that, and was it Tales from the Dark Side, one where Stephen King stars in the fungus where he finds the asteroid?
I think that was Creepshow.
Yeah, he touches it.
Creepshow, that's what it was.
Yep.
A little bit of that going on for sure.
So you're saying that if you've communed, you're probably more susceptible to it.
I mean, you want to commune? We can go back.
I just wanted to put it out there. I just wanted to see if anybody was thinking about giving me a inspiration. Do you think I did a good job? Now's the time.
I love it.
I did forget that there is to remind y'all about. It's one thing that's nice about inspiration is you can, if you have it, you can also give it away. Like if you've got one and you just want to give it to someone.
Oh.
That's a neat thing.
Yeah, that is pretty awesome. However,
it's in a bind.
Being chaotic neutral, no, I think I'm going to keep it.
This group does not play well with others. Not the best at sharing. All right. If there's not any questions or anything, who wants to take the recap this week?
Big recap king.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make me the recap king.
You're the recap king, dude.
I can tell you every time someone said but I can't remember anything else that happens in the episode.
We'll go ahead. It's like counting rations. Go ahead and give us our count per person.
I don't mean to put y'all on the spot. I mean, I want to hear how y'all perceived it. That's why I don't just do it for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I believe last week we fought the rock lobster.
Delicious.
Yeah.
We finally made our way to the Neverlight Grove.
Mm-hmm.
Selkie and Zoc played tag for a little while.
Yeah, that was fun. It was a good time.
Mushroom stride tag.
Ah.
Which was a bit of a waste of that power because when I wanted to use it, I couldn't.
Oh.
But it was fun. Using it during role playing is never a waste. Think of all the you all also met the 2 sovereigns of Neverlight Grove, Basidia and Philo, and discovered there was, we'll just say, some creative tensions about the direction in which to take the colony. Basidia was a bit more in favor of expansion and aggressive growth and adding as many people to their ranks as they could, and Philo was more of a conservative, let's just continue to stay in harmony and not get things out of balance type of approach. And then, you all skipped through the town pretty quickly and ended up right in the Garden of Welcome.
Stay
way up the hill.
Mm-hmm. So, as you all, as Mark alluded to, at the front of this thing, you all find yourselves facing this horrid fungus creature who's dripping from the mouth and appears to be the keeper of this terrible garden of welcome, more like a garden of horror, kind of. And he is ready to do battle. Is there anything you all want to do before we roll initiative?
Leave. We should just leave.
Okay, bye.
Bye. See you later.
Move on.
Long rest, maybe?
Stop right here for a long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find a nice spot amongst the heads and just kind of nestle down.
Use a head for a pillow.
Yeah. It's not
Or just bury
Just like-
ourselves to where
Fighting
just
me.
our head is sticking out. And we can,
Just slide in line. Yeah.
Just do it for them. Just start digging our own hole.
Right. Clocks, are you still disguised?
I guess depends on how long it's been since we've been there.
And your spell lasts an hour, right?
Yeah.
I think you're probably pretty close to the end of that hour, but if you want to have it up, that's cool. But I think after this fight was probably when it would expire.
Okay. When I see all these heads, do I see them as heads of like visitors, like
Mhm.
elves and human? Okay, then I'll stay in my mushroom form.
Smart. Yeah, they're definitely outsiders that are all planted here.
Yeah.
All right, then. I would like for everyone to go ahead and roll initiative as Yestabrod, the horrible gardener here, makes ready to attack you all. Did anybody beat a 20?
Please say yes. Somebody there.
19,
I got a
18.
19.
Okay,
Oh, there we go.
19. Selkie will lead it off.
Yeah.
All right.
So, Selkie, you see Yestabrod, this horrible fungus creature, this monstrosity, sort of start shambling towards you. And then also from the kind of on either side of him and what's making kind of a circle to surround you on one side, you see a couple of these drow, which are completely taken over by fungus and just have it all over their bodies, start heading your way. And then from the other side, a couple of large myconids whose eyes are blank start closing in from the other direction.
Oh no. And how close is the gardener to me?
Everybody right now is 30 feet away.
Okay. So, I'm going to do a ray of frost.
All right.
Neat. Arcane Trickster.
Right, which is a cantrip. So I don't have to use a spell slot. Yay!
Yeah.
All right.
Feels good.
Yeah.
Selkie casting magic. Look out.
All right. So it's been a while since I was a spell user.
I think Ray of Frost is an attack roll
Okay.
using your intelligence.
Yep. 19.
All right, 19 will hit.
For 9 damage.
All right, and you are shooting Yestabrod, right?
Yes.
All right.
For broad.
Yes, I'm shooting Yestabrod. All right, your icy ray springs out of your hand and tags him in the shoulder and says, "We'll have you very soon. Don't worry."
Don't like that.
He takes the damage. All right. Anything else on your turn?
I'm gonna go ahead and shift. I feel like I might need it.
Ooh. All right. What is your new form?
Just a little more seal-like than my usual form.
All right. Ready for aquatic action, amphibious assault?
Well, it gives me extra hit points, which is the main thing.
There you go. Bingo. All right. Initiative order 18, 17, 16.
So I've got a 19 as well.
Ooh, all right. Klotz is up.
Do I see any other mushroom kind around?
Nope, you just see the kind of the two threatening ones that I mentioned that are kind of closing in on you.
Okay. Do I feel a sense of worry as like they're not gonna?
No, they have bad intentions.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I guess I'll go ahead and create my. Are they like in a line from each other, or are they? How close together are they?
They're probably like maybe 5 feet apart, but they're not in a line. They're sort of just next to each other.
And this is the only bad guy that we see at the moment.
So you have the two, the ones I was just describing are just myconids, but they're sort of in some kind of zombie state. There are also 2 drow, which are covered in fungus and appear to be under some kind of control. And then there's the big bad Yesterbrod, who Selkie just shot.
All right. So I guess I'll kind of move. I'll move to the back of the crowd, and I'll build up my Eldritch cannon, and I'll build a ballista, and I'll fire it at the big bad.
All right. With what you're firing, is that an attack or a dex save?
It is an attack roll.
All right.
It is 10.
That will miss.
Yep.
As your bolt goes clanking off its unusually hardened fungushy armor.
All right, and then I'll hide.
All right, go ahead and roll stealth.
All right, 16.
Got it. All right, at the end of your turn, Yesterbrod just laughs and says, "Oh, you're in my garden. Look where you're standing." And this, all of a sudden, this corpse just claws its way up out of the fungus and the dirt, and I need Selkie and randomly determined other person, which shall be Clocks, to make a dexterity saving throw.
If we're hidden, does it matter?
It's that area.
I rolled a 19 and I get +6 for dex, so 25.
You're good. Yeah, this is an area of effect, so he doesn't need to see it. It just kind of goes off in your general area.
10.
Well.
10? All right. You will take 3 acid damage as this corpse claws its way up out of the dirt and then explodes all over you.
Okay.
Okay. And he says, "You'll be down there soon." Back to the initiative. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. All right. Now Yesterbrod will take his turn, and he is going to shoot out a cone of spores. This is not your mama's rapport spores. These things are nasty and stink of decay, and I'm going to need everybody except for Clocks at this point to make a dexterity saving throw.
15.
Also 15.
All right.
2.
Okay. How'd you do, Zoc? You are muted, sir.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh man, I don't know what happened there. 23.
All right. So everybody is good except for Mornhelm. And you are, these caustic spores just kind of cover your body. And you are going to take... so since it's a saving throw, I don't think shield will help you here.
Okay.
You're going to take 1 acid damage, and this acid is going to continue to burn around until you are able to pass a saving throw here on your turn. But everybody else does not have that effect.
Does it take hit points right away?
Yeah, you took 1 damage right now, and you will continue to burn from the acid on turns down the road if you are not able to meet the saving throw. Okay, back to the initiative. 13, 12, 11.
Crickets chirping.
I have a 5.
10, 9, 8.
9.
All right, what do you got, Dak?
I am going to turn to Yesterbrod and say, "Stop!" and cast Hold Person on him.
All right.
So
now,
DC
what
14.
are the restrictions for? What are the restrictions for hold person? Does it have to be a person?
It says 1 humanoid.
So he is a monstrosity.
So he doesn't count as a humanoid?
Right. There's another spell called Hold Monster, which is higher level.
Oh, yeah.
So you may want to reconsider your action.
I will reconsider my action. I will just boringly attack the monster.
Sorry.
So lame.
And I miss with both rolls, so...
Oh.
Well, you can't double crit all the time. I mean, all right. The drow will enter the fight. One will make its way over to Zoc, and will take a swing at you with its fungusy short sword for 13 to hit, which I assume will miss.
I got a 13 armor class.
All right, that hits then, and you're going to take 5 piercing damage as its short sword cuts you.
Oh, all right. Hellish Rebuke.
There you go. Dex save.
Hellish Rebuke is a dex save.
Fail.
Yeah. All right. Casting it at first level. So let's see here. Yeah, 6 points of damage.
All right. Burns. The other fungusy drow will find its way over to Mornhelm and take a swipe at it with his short sword. It is a 20 to hit. Do you want a shield?
I will shield.
All right. And the
24.
shield makes it into a miss. All right. Then the 2 myconids will get their turns. One will take a swing at Selkie and will punch you for 5 bludgeoning damage.
What?
And also an additional 5 poison damage. The other one will saunter over to Mornhelm, and this one will spray some spores on you. And I need another Constitution save from you, Mornhelm.
Constitution is right. 16.
All right, you are not stunned.
Ooh, nice. Very good.
You make it
Good roll. Keep doing that.
much better than the 1.
Yeah, right.
All right. Let's see. Mornhelm, you said you had a 5. What do you
I got a
got,
6,
Zoc?
though.
All right, Zoc, then Mornhelm.
All right, excellent. I cast Mariachi Band. Yeah. So
I pay you to go away.
mirror image has been cast.
Mm.
All right, so now there's a few of me. Let's see. As a bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and give Bardic Inspiration to Mornhelm.
All right. So there's a bunch of Zocs now.
Yeah,
do they all,
we'll strike up tune.
Yeah, do they all have like different instruments?
Oh, they totally do. I like your idea from last time. Yeah, so they all get different instruments.
Big hats.
Huge hats. Yeah. It's a very hat-heavy campaign. We're prepared to come if I know.
I'm pleasantly surprised. Hats
All right.
everywhere.
That is Zoc's turn. Mornhelm, you are up. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw to see if you continue to take acid damage.
Okay, so that's 8.
You will continue to burn, but you won't take the damage until Yesterbrod's turn.
Okay.
But it is now your turn.
Okay, so I am going to use. Is anybody in front of me? About the bad guy?
Yes, one of the myconid, the big mushroom people, has closed in and started to attack you.
Okay, but are any of our people in front of me?
Are they?
Between me and them? Between me and the bad
I
guys?
didn't move into attack, so I'm facing Yesterbrod.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I can't do anything that would encompass, because you would get hit too.
Right.
Right? Okay, I never get to use that thing.
Which one was it?
Burning hands.
Oh.
Yeah.
The way has to be clear.
Yeah, you gotta roll higher initiatives. Come on.
Okay, so I will attack the guy right in front of me.
All right.
And I don't hit on the first one. First one is 8.
That will not do it.
Where are you? Second one is 20.
20 will certainly hit.
Okay, I'm going to hit him with with my long sword.
Mm-hmm.
So 1d8 plus 3, 8.
All
Nice.
right. Very nice. You slice into his fungusy carapace. All right. Anything else on your turn?
No, I'll hold my ground.
All right. At the end of the round, Yesterbrod just laughs and says, "You're gonna have to work harder than that." And another corpse kind of like screamingly crawls its way up out of the ground, but this one is next to him, and he just reaches down and and almost just punches into its chest. And you see him, all the damage that Selkie did with her Rost of Frey starts to heal up.
Oh man.
T will
Corpse
will
doctors.
regain a fair amount of hit points. All right. We are back to the top, though, and it's Selkie's turn.
I don't like that he can heal himself.
Well, that's only supposed to be PCs can do that.
Yeah, that's not comfortable. All right, I'm going in with Dawnbringer and the rapier then.
Yes.
For
Nice.
a 2-weapon attack and a sneak attack if one of them succeeds. So, let's do Dawnbringer first.
This one's of the darkness for sure. We'll get him.
Yeah, Dawnbringer. Nice. Dawnbringer for 23.
Ooh, that'll do it.
Love it.
And the rapier for 25.
Wow.
Jeez, lightning quick.
Nice.
All
Slicing and dicing.
So, another D8. Oh, this is going to be so good.
Clacka clacka. Clackety clack.
All right, 28 damage.
Oh,
Oh,
Very
love
buddy.
it.
Very nice.
Yep, I like it.
That's good stuff.
He
Yeah.
says, "Oh,
Was any of that radiant damage, and would that matter if it was?
Well, yes, if he's undead, it would be radiant damage.
he is not undead."
Okay,
Some
and-
fiends and demons also would suffer from radiant damage.
Oh,
He's
Mine
not a
just
fiend
says
or a demon.
Dawnbringer just says against undead targets.
Wow.
So,
All right. Anything else on your turn?
nope, that was my bonus action using 2, so.
Okay. Clocks, you're up. You're hidden.
All right, so I'll use my bonus action to fire the ballista, and I'll fire it at the big baddie again.
Okay.
And I will also shoot my crossbow for my weapon action.
Okay.
I get a +1 because it has the repeating, what do you call it? The repeating shot, artificer infusion on it.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
You should roll over here. I'm getting good rolls inside
Yeah.
my dice tray.
Okay. I got
There's some of the dice in there too.
Yeah.
yeah.
You want to borrow my dice?
I got 13.
13 will not do it.
Okay, that's it. And then my ballista missed, so I'm gonna hide again.
All right. Yesterbrod will again summon forth a creature next to him and try to heal himself. This time he just reaches down into the soil, yanks it up, and just squeezes its head, and these healing spores sort of go all over his body. Ooh, he's doing good on the healing rolls.
At least if he's spending his turn healing himself, we don't have to worry about him attacking us.
Sure.
Yeah, except those are legendary actions, so he just does those too.
He can only do those a few times, though, right? We can get those out of the way.
He can do those twice per round.
Per round?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah,
Not per-
legendary actions are a bitch.
Doesn't that mean
Whoa.
encounter? Legendary actions are normally per encounter.
Legendary resistance is like a once per day type thing. Legendary actions are once you get 2. He gets 2 legendary actions. They happen at the end of another creature's turn, and they regains their points at the start of its turn.
I propose that we forget that I was the one who suggested we come here.
He's tough. But you guys are doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
He will then take. Let me see. He will take a swing at Dak, who is attacking him with his fungusy fist, and he will miss off of your plate.
Awesome.
And that is his for real turn. And now it's Dak's turn.
Do
All
I
right.
get an acid damage on his turn?
You do. Thank you for being honest. You will take 2 acid damage.
And you should get inspiration.
I can't roll anything to avoid it.
On your turn, you'll get another chance to roll.
Well, that's good.
At least you'll have the inspiration to reroll with.
Right. Yep.
Just hand out some inspiration.
I have some, but what good does it do?
You get to reroll 1 die roll with it.
You also have Bardic Inspiration, and this is Dungeon Master's Inspiration. You have a couple of different ways to juice up your saving throws.
But I don't take a saving throw, so it doesn't matter.
On your turn, you will. Yeah.
Okay.
It's around to it. Yep. All right. Did we get to your turn, Dak? I'm sorry.
No, we haven't got to mine yet.
Okay. It's up to you, buddy.
All right. I'm first going to use Shield of Faith as a bonus action. That +2 to AC. And then
All right.
I'm going to turn to Yesterbrod and say, "Go back to the filth, you scum pile." Okay, does a 23 hit?
I'll allow it.
I think I might as well throw in a Channel Divinity on top of that.
Nice.
15 damage.
All right. He takes it for sure. All right. Anything else?
No, and he's definitely not vulnerable to radiant damage, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. All right. It is now the Drow's turn. I think I had them fighting, one of them fighting Zoc, so it will again swing with its short sword and miss. The other one, I believe, we had fighting Mornhelm, and that is a natural one. So there.
That means he fumbles,
That's no
right?
good. Yep. Oh, feels. If he was aware of himself, he would feel very badly. That is them. Now the Myconids. One of them was fighting Mornhelm. He will try to punch and will punch Mornhelm. This one with a natural 20.
Perfect.
So Mornhelm, you are going to take. Let me roll for this because it's a crit.
Will the shield do any good? Not a good.
It will not help you miss a natural 20. I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure it would.
Well, he has a shield spell that like adds to his AC.
Gotcha.
That's what he's asking about. Yep. So you're going to take 10 bludgeoning damage and also 10 poison damage
Ooh.
on that natural 20 from the Myconid.
And remember, Mornhelm, you have a 1d6 to assist you for the Bardic Inspiration.
When that comes around, yep.
Yep.
The other Myconid adult, I think this one is going to make its way. I think it was attacking Selkie, so let's stick with that. And Selkie, what is your AC?
15.
All right, he will miss. That's the bad guys. Zoc, you're up.
All right, excellent. I am going to, let's do this. Let's, how are we feeling about the fight? You guys good?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, no issues here. I'm going to go ahead and cast Bane.
What's the band doing? So good the band together?
Oh, yeah, they're striking up all the dramatic songs. So up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within range must make a charisma saving throw. Whenever a target that fails this saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target roll must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll of the saving throw.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pick the big baddie and...
Okay. Quick question.
Yeah.
Is this a concentration spell?
It is.
Is mirror image also concentration?
Oh, that's a good question. No.
All right. So which 3 creatures would you like to affect?
We're going to do the big baddie.
Yep.
And let's see. I guess let's go with the 2 drow.
All right. And you said a constitution save?
It is charisma.
Charisma. All right. Yesterbroad will fail, but will burn his legendary resistance to succeed instead. But he only gets one of those. So you've made him burn that. And then the drow will fail. One will fail, one will pass. So we will make the one that is most alive, the one that has the bane on it.
Gotcha.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
Let's do a Bardic Inspiration for... Let's do Selkie.
All right. Selkie's feeling pretty good.
Thank you.
All right. Mornhelm, you're up. Let's go ahead and do a Constitution save to see if you can get rid of the acid. You have Dungeon Master Inspiration and Bardic Inspiration.
Well, I rolled a natural 20.
Yay!
Oh, don't need to use those inspirations at all. So the acid goes away.
But I wasted it. I probably could have passed with the other 2 inspirations. Okay, so it's still my turn?
Yep.
Okay, so I have a drow and somebody right in front of me, right?
That is correct. You have a Myconid and a drow both attacking you.
So I am going to hit those 2. I don't have to hit, or I do. I guess I do have to hit everybody within 15 feet. So, okay, never mind. What do I got that does more than one person?
You can direct your... if you want to
Okay,
attack... sorry, go ahead.
I'm going to attack the first one with my longsword.
Okay, the drow or the Myconid?
The drow.
Okay.
And that is an 18 plus 6, 24.
That'll hit.
On the first one, and that takes 1d8 plus 3. That's 8.
All right, what's it look like when you kill this fungal-covered drow?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice as my sword just passed through him and went toward the next guy.
Nice.
So I got a sword attack on the second guy.
Yep.
Right, and that's 21.
That'll do it.
And it's 3 on the damage.
All right. That Myconid is bloodied. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, stand my ground.
All right. Yesterbrod will burn his last legendary action, and he will, a corpse will crawl up out of the ground behind you, Dak and Selkie. I need you both to make dexterity saving throws to avoid the acid damage as it explodes.
Natural 20.
Oh, look at how fast.
Mine was a 19, so I have 25.
Oh, man. All right. Screw you,
Nice.
legendary action.
Ah!
All right. And we are back to the top of the order. Selkie, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to do the 2-weapon attack again.
Mm-hmm.
Dawnbringer for 23.
Oh, yeah.
And the rapier for 13.
The 13 will be a miss.
Okay. Dawnbringer.
Get back, servant of darkness. We'll slash you to bits. Doesn't it feel good to be doing good, you guys? Doesn't it just feel great?
So good. 13.
All right. Yesterbrod is bloodied.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right. Clocks.
All right, for my
Time's come.
embarrassing round, last round, I'm like checking my ballista. I'm checking my, cleaning,
Mm-hmm.
everything ready. Here we go. Another shot with the ballista and shot with the crossbow.
All right.
Oh, all right. Ballista misses on a natural 1,
Oof.
and the crossbow hits on a 24.
All right.
Nice.
Damage will be 10. I'm gonna burn. I got a slot to do an extra 4 damage for my Fury of the Small.
Awesome.
So once per short rest, I can deal 5 extra damage to a creature with a size larger
Alright.
than you are. So 7, 10, 15 damage.
Oh, wow. Nice. Well done. He
Very
takes
good.
all of that. Anything else on your turn?
I'll hide.
All right. On his first legendary action, Yesterbrod is hurting and looking bad, so he is going to go ahead and heal.
Ow.
Picking up a few points back on the total there. Then he will take his for real turn, and he will try to punch Selkie.
I don't like that. No. No, thank you.
Real bad. Oh, and it is a 15 to hit.
Oh, I guess as a reaction, I have a shield spell as well.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Oh, wow. All right. Sweet.
So +5 bonus to my AC, so he has to beat 20.
Turns it to a miss.
Yes.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
So cool.
Nice.
Thanks for reminding me
shield.
that I had spells.
See? Dungeon Masters get a bad rap.
Just I'll kill ya,
All right. That is the end of Yesterbrod's turn. It is now up to Dak.
All right. Die, you mushroom bastard.
Yes.
There's a 19 hit.
19 hits.
What about a 12?
No.
10 damage.
All right. Still clinging to life. Anything else on your turn, sir?
No, that's everything.
All right. The drow that has the Bane on is going to try to take a swing at one of Zock's mirror images. So I think you roll a d20, right?
Yes, roll a d20.
Are you going to roll that or do I?
No, you go ahead.
All right. That is a 2.
A 2. All right, excellent. You failed. So if you have 3 duplicates, you must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack roll to duplicate. Oh, I guess I should have rolled. Well, with 2 duplicates. All right, so I guess you attack one of those and they disappear.
Okay. So now you got 2 left, right?
Yep. So I'll roll next time.
All right. So he swings at one of your duplicates and is just like, what the? Oh,
Yeah.
man.
And a duplicate's AC equals 10 plus my dexterity modifier. If an
Ooh.
attack hits a duplicate, the duplicate is destroyed. So, so you need to actually roll an attack on him.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah, so 10 plus my dex modifier, so you need to roll an 11 up.
I did not do that well.
Yeah, so he's still there. Yeah, still
All right.
playing his
You,
little...
you still got your bass player. You didn't lose your bass player.
Yeah, that's good. It's always the bass player that goes. Unless
Oh,
it's
they
staff, it's just the drummer.
I was hoping it was the trumpet.
Yeah, the triangle player. I got one of those too.
Ooh, does a mariachi band have a bass player? That's a question.
No, no,
I
but
have a bass guitar.
Right.
I do what I want.
Question for the poets and prophets, right? All right. That's it for the drow. The Myconid, one of them is fighting Mornhelm. He will miss with its fungusy fist. The other one is trying to fight Dak, and he will also miss. Crummy monsters. Zock, you're up.
All right. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's see the big baddie. Is he looking pretty worse for the wear or what?
Oh yeah, he's beat up. He's taking a lot.
Is he? All right. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and do Hexblade's Curse on him.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. So the target is cursed for 1 minute. Curse ends early. If the target dies, you die, which I don't plan on doing, or you become incapacitated. All right. Excellent. So let's go ahead. On top of that, now let's cast Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
All right. Hexblades are so freaking cool.
Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, I rolled a 2 on a 20, so I got a 9 to hit. Yeah.
But that was with you in spirit, buddy.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Got any inspiration to add to it?
I personally don't. I think I burned that last time.
All right, Mornhelm, your turn.
Okay.
But you do. Did you use the Bardic? You haven't used the Bardic yet, right?
He didn't need it. He's just rolling natural 20s.
I was going to say, yeah. All right, but if you happen to need my lowly Bardic inspiration this time, don't forget about it.
I just knew what it was.
So you can add a d6 to your attack rolls or saving throws.
I'm going to hit anyway. I'm going to hit him. Can this guy catch on fire?
I don't see why not.
I mean, he's doing all kinds of acid damage on me. Can he damage?
You haven't seen anything that makes you think that fire would not hurt him.
Okay, so I'm going to hit him with Chromatic Orb.
All right.
Big guy.
The big guy, got it.
And that is a 96 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, and I get 3d8 Bardic Integration.
There you go.
I love it.
10.
10 points of damage?
Yep.
What's it look like when you kill Yestabrod?
Yay!
Yes.
All right.
What's that death scene look like?
Well, I'm still looking around to see what else I can hit him with. I look back and he's on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says, "Oh, no," and he just falls over with a thud.
Not the fire.
The drow and the myconid will just collapse. Well, the drow kind of falls over and just is dead. And the myconids both kind of shake their heads and come back and look around like they're not sure what they were doing.
What am I doing here?
Yeah, exactly. All right, it is technically Selkie's turn. But the two myconids remaining look like they're sort of confused.
Can I ready an action?
Sure.
If they look like they're going to attack us, or if they move to attack us, I'd like to do my 2-weapon attack.
Okay. All right. Does anybody want to not just let them do what they're going to do? Assuming it's not threatening.
Yeah, assuming it's not threatening, and there's no
Right.
other active creatures.
No.
I'm gonna walk up to one of them, still looking as my, or I guess maybe like you said, after this fight it would fade. But if I'm like fading back into a goblin, I'll just like say, "Hey, snap out of it!" And I'll just like smack it.
The big guy who was just fighting you guys kind of just shakes his head and looks around and then goes over and picks up a hoe and just starts tending the garden again. All right, you all have successfully defeated Yeshtabrod, the gardener from the Garden of Welcome.
Very nice, everyone.
I feel so welcome.
Yeah.
This is a good welcome. All right, Matt, describe what else is going on here in this garden.
Yes, so in this garden you have a couple of rows of just the heads of things that are buried there, and the one that was speaking to you was this drow woman who screamed and begged for you to kill her. She has since died or gone quiet, at least for the moment. But as you kind of like look around, you realize. And this drow you guys came to know, she handed you a coin, and you all figured out that she was actually sent by Mistress Ilvara, anticipating that you might come here to try to head you off and maybe reacquire you at Neverlight Grove. And you notice that her gear is laying nearby.
All right, let's loot the corpse.
All right.
It's everybody's gear like neatly piled up behind their head.
Right.
So sure,
The gear.
there's all kinds of gear from the other people. Hers is the only stuff that's worth anything.
Okay.
Yep. But you guys kind of you notice it because you've seen clocks playing around with this before, but off to the side, kind of cast away, is a bag of holding sort of laying.
Oh,
inside.
yeah.
Oh,
And if you reach inside,
Find out the other
I
drow.
totally will.
it's a mimic. You find a couple of spell scrolls, and you find what looks like a very nice bit of what is most likely magic leather armor, and a shiny short sword that also may be magical.
Ooh, I like
Awesome.
this.
So, magic leather armor and a magic short sword.
Yep, and a magic bag to store them in.
Selkie, what kind of armor do you have?
I have light armor.
Probably leather or studded leather.
Yeah, I think it's studded leather. Yep, studded leather.
It sounds better.
This is studded leather armor.
But it's magical.
Correct.
Ooh, yeah, I'll take it.
I'm just hoping it's good magic.
All right.
And what about a magic short sword to pair with Dawnbringer?
I mean,
Is it short enough to use as a pick?
I'm not going to say no.
I don't know if it's something that anyone else would want or could use.
Your rapiers are doing you well.
The Zoc or Mornhelm. Short sword's no good for me. I need to swing something big around.
Leaving that one alone?
I'm not compensating. You're compensating.
That's right. I'm not much into the blades.
All right.
I'm taking it.
You'll take it?
Sure.
Okay.
I've only got 2 axes, a longbow, a long sword, and a mace. I need it.
Okay.
I don't have a dagger.
What you taking?
Magic short sword.
Oh, there we go.
I was thinking it was short enough to be a pick, but no, it's too long.
Can I tell anything about the magical armor?
It will take some time, and you're sort of still in the middle of town here.
Okay.
But at a minimum, it will need to be attuned to. That much you can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Clocks will say, "You can have everything in that bag of holding, and I'll keep everything in this bag of holding."
Nah.
Hey, what happens if we put the one bag of holding in the other bag of holding? Just, for safekeeping.
It'll cut you.
All right. So from where you all are here in the Garden of Welcome, what you see in the distance is it's sort of a dome-like area that makes up the basin, which is Neverlight Grove. And then at the back of the Garden of Welcome, it sort of pinches off. But there's a gap right at the maybe like 3 o'clock on the circle. And through there, you can see an immense mushroom, many hundreds of feet tall. And as soon as you guys sort of gather your thoughts and catch your breath for a second, you start to hear sound and movement kind of coming from that direction, which again is very odd in this place because since Mike and Nids communicate telepathically, generally always going to be perfectly quiet unless there's something else going on.
Or are these outsider visitors?
I'm sorry?
What kind of noise are we hearing? What kind of ruckus?
It sounds like it might be singing.
Really? Ooh, yeah.
Mariachi competition.
And you all remember that before his demise, Estebrod mentioned something about a wedding or a wedding rehearsal.
Want to be some wedding crashers?
Heck yeah.
There's usually good food.
Well, I don't know about here, but
No, that's true, yeah.
maybe there'll be good music.
Hey.
And if not, we can always change that with you.
Oh, totally. Let's go investigate.
All right, and just to recap from the last time, Yesterbrod specifically said that he asked if you were here for the wedding rehearsal and asked if you were here as a friend of the bride or her intended, and then said that to let the love of the great cedar embrace you as you become one with her chosen, the great body. So you have the great cedar and the great body, apparently, are the two lucky chaps, lucky people, however you want to look at it. I'm assuming you all would like to investigate?
Yeah, let's go investigate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to make any more suggestions because my last one ended up against a monster, so I'll go along with whatever.
And
But I'm gonna put the magical armor in the bag of the new bag of holding and carry that too.
All right, there you go.
the Garden of Welcome, we didn't leave anybody alive there, did we?
No, and I mean, even the folks who are not dead yet are pretty obviously not going to be coming back.
Well, I would spend my time, my last few moments there, ending any lives that were on the way out anyway.
Great. Yeah, you can just kind of run your sword through them if you want on your way out.
I would probably square up, bend my knees a little bit, Wiggle in. Take a couple practice swings before each one, but yeah.
Yeah. I want the hilt of your great sword to like be like a driver, right? So
Exactly.
Yeah.
just
I
send
get that
head
good,
about 400
that good
yards
grip,
online.
the fingers lace grip on my sword, and
That's right.
Thumb a
Good
little over
practice.
the
Good
edge.
practice.
yep. never miss a chance to practice.
No. All right. You guys investigate the sounds, and the box text says, echoes spill from the misty cavern beyond, a cacophony of wheezing voices that rap together like some kind of discordant music. The remaining heads planted in the Garden of Welcome begin to croak and groan, joining the horrible song. Of course, they're not actually doing that because you killed them all. Through the mist that shrouds the smaller cavern, you see the parade of creatures responsible for the melody. Their bodies are only vaguely humanoid, with clusters of luminescent lichen and tumescent growths forming chaotic patterns on their decaying flesh, their voices stabbing into your minds, both insane and gleeful in equal parts. And there's a song that's meant to be sung. I'm not going to do that to people. I'm just going to read it.
Oh, come on.
I will break the internet. The song goes, from rocky bed the toadstool rose, from chaos dark her love she shows. Wish, yearn, laugh, the lady will be wed. Crave, hunger, dance, her joyous spores will spread. Youth is gone, beauty rots. Aramicus and Zagutmoy join together, heart to heart, becoming one till death do part. Hail, hail, hail. And you guys have already correctly identified Zagutmoy as the demon queen of rot. And if you would like to roll history or nature, you can try to identify this other name, Aramicos.
We got a 17 on history.
Nice. I got a 3. I got a rock.
I got an natural 1, so
I got 19, 16 plus 3.
Okay.
that's what I get for not rolling the same dice I've been rolling.
Did you roll history as well, Mornhelm, or nature?
I rolled history. Well, 16 plus 3, nature is same thing.
Okay, we'll say, okay, you got all the information with those great rolls. So, Aramicos, you all would, either from your historical teachings or from your just knowledge of all manner of the natural world, you know that Aramicos is what may be considered the largest living organism in existence. It is a sort of sentient but massive beyond scale patch of associated fungal growth that takes up a huge part of the Underdark. So you have the demon queen of rot is going to the Great Cedar, is going to apparently be wed to this massive fungal colony that's sort of one continuous creature.
That sounds awful. Like they're gonna kill the biggest, most beautiful thing in existence.
Or somehow exploit it, or
Like the
make
Borg.
something really terrible out of it. Yeah.
It's the Borg.
Yeah.
You will be assimilated. Yep.
It's going to be a spore machine.
That's right. And
Hey, Pat, I don't think we should play tag in the mushrooms anymore.
No. Yeah, I feel very
awesome.
just dirty.
So as you guys sort of hear this singing coming around, they're coming from and toward this massive mushroom that I mentioned previously, which is kind of up and to the northeast of where you all just had this encounter. And as you all sort of watch in horror these a couple of dozen combinations of myconids and clearly under control drow and Duragar and flesh and blood creatures of all sort that are just covered in fungus kind of just start filing past you toward this mushroom, singing and joyously dancing and moving along. And as they go, they just kind of pay you no mind, just happy as can be. And a couple of them scoop up the body of Yesterbrod and just sort of start dragging him along down to the thing and say, "Come on, it's almost time for the rehearsal. Don't want to be late." And they just are all sort of filing over toward the outside of this colossal mushroom. What would y'all like to do?
I guess leave, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, well.
It would be a shame to miss an opportunity when they ask if anybody objects.
Oh, good point, sir.
Just saying.
And as you guys kind of think it through and debate it, all of a sudden you have this collective vision, and everybody is sort of sees this same scene in front of your eyes. The tableau of the mock wedding is replaced by a vision of the inside of a great tower. Spiraling stairs and balconies are carved into its walls, with the interior lit by phosphorescent patches of mold growing in the whorls. In the center of the open space floats a humanoid figure, woman-like in form, but made entirely of fungi and mold. She is easily 3 times the height of the fungal bridesmaids that move up and down the spiraling stairs, tending to their giant mistress. They croon a strange, soothing song as they weave the substance of the giant figure into delicate lichen veils and a long mycelium train like a bridal gown. And so you all are kind of shown this vision, and then as it fades away, you sort of see this mock wedding, this happen in front of you as the vision fades, and it's just where it was elegant in a tower before, it's now just this vision of madness as these creatures dance and run about and celebrate. And you see a couple of the bridesmaids standing in for the bride and groom up toward the front, and the rest of the scene is just pure madness. This is all, again, sort of happening near this huge mushroom that's present, kind of looming behind everything.
Does it seem like this mushroom could be what we saw in the vision, like this tower itself?
Yeah,
it's like any sort of connection.
Yeah, it was kind of like that, right? Like the tower sort of flickered into vision in front of this mushroom, kind of.
Yeah. Oh man, huh? Yeah, mushrooms will do that to you. Well, what do you want to do, everyone?
And you guys,
I mean, it is a wedding after all.
Zoc, you sort of you're taking this all in and looking at it, and you realize you make the association pretty easily of some of the dances and the behavior and kind of how people are acting. It reminds you a lot of that rave you went to in the Whirlstone tunnels.
Oh,
when you all took the lady's gift.
Yeah. Do we still have like the blessing of the lady's gift?
Mm-hmm. It's there. If you ever don't want to have it, you can roll Constitution for it. But you seem like you're enjoying it.
No, yeah, no.
So far,
roll anything. I want to make sure if I can roll to have it, I would do that. Oh wow! All right. So do I feel like the lady is the one that is going to be married?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I do. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. And all right, huddle, everyone. All right. All right. This place is a lot creepier than I thought. I thought it was going to be happy mushroom time. We could just be hanging out. I think things have gone south of heaven, so to speak. What's your feelings about it, Jack?
Oh, should we kill them?
Should we kill them? All of them?
Then there's no problem, right?
Well, I guess you have a point there, sir. Mornhelm?
Blades are sharp.
Okay. Right, that's good to know. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Azog kind of just like slowly creeps back from the glazed look in Mornhelm's eyes. Stealthy. All right, you're the reasonable one.
It seems to me, and again, I'm the one who directed us to the monster, so maybe I might not be the best person to ask, but it seems to me that if everyone's going to be at this wedding, now's a good time for us to get the hell out of here.
Oh yeah. I see your point there. And and no hard feelings on that one. I mean, it was called the Welcome Garden after all.
Yeah, we got to learn not to trust names here in the Underdark.
Yeah. All right, I go over to Clocks. Clocks, how you feeling?
I
I don't know about this.
The wedding's weddings are so sweet because they can be taken away so easily.
Oh.
Let people remind
You want to leave
every
somebody
once in a while.
hanging at the altar?
Yeah.
I'm so glad we didn't invite Clocks to our wedding. Oh.
Sometimes we just have to show people when it's taken away how sweet of a thing they had.
Oh my god.
They would never know that. We're doing them a favor.
I like your charity work, Blocks.
Thanks.
You're a good Samaritan, I must say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 10. And so it's been,
You've been around the block.
Sizing up the group, we have like a full village. I mean, full on, like all the inhabitants of this village are here for this wedding.
Yeah, just from what you can see, there's dozens of different creatures dancing about and sort of participating in this mock this mock wedding rehearsal.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. You want to see how it plays out?
And we said that there's people standing in for the bride and the groom, right? Not just one or the other. Okay.
Right.
oh, so they're not actually going to be there.
Yeah, this is a wedding rehearsal.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah. It's always good to get an idea.
So when does anybody look sensible around us where I could find out when the actual wedding, what time it is for?
No.
Just
No.
you.
Yeah.
Nobody here looks reliable or sensible. No.
Yeah. I was gonna say. Yeah. It's a
The
lot.
child with the long horns is the most sensible one.
That's sad. It's a sad place to be. Well, you want to keep. You want to see how this rehearsal goes?
Or should we just trash the
Yeah.
place?
Trash the place, yeah.
Do we need to do any healing up?
I actually didn't get hit that whole time. Anybody else need healing?
I'm at
I-
half stripe.
I healed my 5 hit points back after that thing died.
All right, Mornhelm.
We're now looking at you, buddy.
I'm at half strength.
Half strength. You're always okay. Well,
Lost 3 hit
I can
points, so-
After a short rest, I think I get some back.
I can give you some right now. Do you need 25 hit points?
Let me see here. I have second wind.
okay.
But you can save
I
that
could
for
add-
when you're in combat.
Oh yeah, definitely do that. Since we're out of combat, let's use something else.
Okay, that's all I have.
How many hit points do you need?
I am 23 short,
23 short? All right, you've got it.
There we go.
23 back.
but anything up to that.
I'm telling you, you got 23
How about
right
to pull them
now.
out?
Who's
Oh,
got
come on, you know
23
Jack's good
points?
for it.
Yeah, I'm using my Lay on Hands ability and healing you 23 hit points.
You can do that?
I can do that.
Oh, yeah.
You just did it.
Hey, just keep me in mind next time we get some new magic items.
Thank you.
All right.
Welcome.
Would you like to investigate further?
Yeah, totally. I'm curious.
Okay.
Does investigating involve torches?
No. You're just basically gonna walk a little bit closer to the mushroom tower and try to figure out what's going on. Would be the only way to go.
Okay. But I'm standing by ready to torch the place.
All right.
Grab somebody, tie him down, and tell him
Yeah.
to tell us.
Who's carrying the fireball necklace now?
oh, that'd be Clock.
Yeah.
That's Clock's precious. That's
Excellent.
like he's saving that for a fun time. All right. You guys sort of make your way closer to the huge mushroom that's standing up on sort of this this plateau. And the box text says, "You have no clear reference to judge the towering mushroom's size at this distance. Thousands of smaller fungi cling to the main stalk, which itself splits into several lesser stalks, each long enough with a cap big enough to be the top of a great tower. The cavern floor surrounding the stalk is covered by a carpet of fungi. An eerie luminescence pours through the slitted windows carved into the trunk, with the same cacophony of atonal music heard earlier echoing within. A stench of rot and decay wraps around you, seemingly threatening to penetrate your flesh and pervade your soul."
Oh, that's all?
So another day at the park.
Yeah.
And there's kind of this horrifying moment as you all sort of get up a little bit closer to the plateau that the mushroom stands on, and you kind of look up at the mushroom and note all those things that I read. But then you sort of turn back around and you look down and you realize that the Garden of Welcome was just the beginning. And as you now have this high perspective as you look, and like the entire area below is just surrounded by these writhing heads buried and screaming in agony. And there are hundreds of these mounds of fungus rotting corpses that have been buried and tended here by the Myconids.
Guys, I think we should leave.
Yeah. Kind of sounds like this wedding is something that needs to be stopped. You know, I'm not a nice guy, but you know, I don't want to see the planet trash in a way that we can't live on it anymore.
I mean, it'll just be the Underdark, right? We're trying to get out of here, so...
Is there a way out of here from the Neverlight Grove?
Not that you've been able to find.
Yep. I don't know. I just feel like we should start just beating the shit out of people, and then we can take off. Let's go slap some people around.
Do we think the Mushroom King guy, do we think he's...
Flammable?
Yeah. But do we think he's the one like controlling everybody? Like who do we think is responsible for making everybody zombies?
It's got to be Zagutmoy, right? And
Definitely the tower, yeah.
Yeah, there's got to be some kind of person summoning Zagutmoy, you'd think. Some other underboss.
Oh, man.
You
Want to go in the tower and find out?
There is a conveniently carved door at the base of the mushroom tower.
Yeah.
Does it have a lightning spell on it?
Love it.
Touch it and find out.
You want to go find out? Everybody feeling good about it?
Where's that apprentice?
Yeah, right?
Jack's favorite person.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. It's right up there with Dawnbringer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Matt somehow knows how to make that one character. It's like your
Just one?
C-3PO of the trilogy.
That's definitely my superpower. Is like I got a few of them that I know will just drive Adam nuts, and I just throw them against the wall until one sticks.
That's getting enough under his skin.
They're sticking.
Man,
Man, that thing looks so cool. We got to go inside and check it out.
Yeah, while we're here.
Why not? What do you think? Oh, come on.
How do we benefit?
We will find out what's inside.
We do have another bag of holding to fill up.
Oh, that is true.
Just
There
go.
might be another one behind those people.
Yeah, right? Exactly. I mean, how many hundreds of heads are here? And so that means how many hundreds of piles of loot are somewhere around here? Think about that.
Everybody's out here busy with the rehearsal. We could be in there.
Let's go
looting the
inside
place.
and sack the place.
Yeah. All right. That's a plan I can get behind.
All
Let's
right,
sack
let's
the
get
place.
behind it. Let's do it. Making our way for the door.
All right, you guys.
Do we sense that like anything around this place does seem like if it's kind of rotting and it's like noxious and lots of fumes and whatnot? I mean, isn't manure like pretty flammable and combustible?
Yeah, all that methane.
I mean, I think you have to let it dry out, like cow patties. Is that what you're talking about?
No.
You can just put diesel fuel on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think like peat and like cow manure and stuff like that. It has to be dried out before you can burn it.
Yeah.
Well, just so I'm clear, are you asking if you can burn down the city?
Yeah. I get a sense that like
I thought that was a given.
It's always the right question.
is there like like every like some places have like gas and like different flammable things running through the town. Is there any sort of like down here? Is there any venting that seems?
Is it too late to piss off the dragon and get him to burn it down?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I just let's open up all the
I love it.
options.
And if we had our own dragon,
We just need to send a pigeon. Aw.
Yeah.
Aw, if we had our own dragon.
Tell him we've got the real egg. He took the fake egg.
We're being very good dragon keepers anyway. It's fine.
I guess to answer your question, like, no, nothing. It doesn't. The fungus and the mold on the floors don't seem especially flammable.
Okay.
It's a shame.
So
Yeah, I feel like spores. If you could get enough of them to put spores in the air, it'd be like getting flour or sugar up into the air, and that's pretty flammable, right?
Mm.
If you could get enough of them to spore, maybe you could get something going on.
Mm-hmm. Can we eat our way through the tower?
rations for days. All right, you all enter the tower. Yes.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do it.
All right, you kind of make your way into the carved opening. There is no door as such. The door is not imbibed with lightning. So.
Yay!
But the floor is. And you all come in here and immediately realize what the purpose and place and what this mushroom is. And as you step into the main entrance, the entire inside of this huge main stalk is hollowed out and clear all the way up, and floating 40 feet in the air in front of you and in what seems like a trance is none other than the Demon Queen herself.
Oh, man.
Zagutmoy, you are in her presence. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw. Similar to when you witnessed the Demogorgon.
18.
18's good.
15.
15's good.
Oh,
13.
11.
11's not so good.
13.
All right. Those of you that did not get a 15 or better are going to gain 1 level of madness, similar to when you witnessed the Demogorgon.
All right, that's not too bad.
Right. And she does not notice your presence. There's just these fungal bridesmaids sort of climbing up and around her on this series of fungus scaffolding, and they just seem to be kind of prepping her and forming her substance into a long veil and dress inside this tower.
Do I think I can phase into her or into the other ones and out of her?
Hey, it's D&D. You do whatever you want, man.
So tempting.
Do we get the impression that if we interrupted the preparations, that maybe she wouldn't get to like full power?
Gonna be tough, but if you want to roll Insight or Arcana, we can try to.
I get advantage on insight.
Intuit something.
Now,
14.
Yeah, not what I was looking for.
That's a bigger one.
You're not sure?
What about the rest of us?
Oh,
Sure.
wow, her.
Yeah, what does Zagutmoy look like?
She is probably 30 feet tall and is woman-like in form, but is made completely of fungus and mushrooms. She has long tentacles that are just tendrils of spores up and down what would be her legs, and she has long, what would be bony fingers, but is made completely out of just mushroom-like material. And at the moment, she seems to be sort of not paying any mind or is otherwise occupied.
Do we get the impression that we're going to have to continually resist the madness coming from her, or do we think it's just the
Nope, a one-time thing.
one-time thing? Okay.
all right, so
Clock
I'm going to
starts
say...
to fiddle with his necklace a little bit.
Remember, same kind of madness as the Demogorgon.
Yeah.
Demogorgon.
Yeah, I say demi all the time, but it is Demogorgon.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, this is not a good thing.
Moonwalk.
They moonwalk right
Yeah,
back out the
moonwalk.
door.
Moonwalk.
Well, this is just the first floor. Should we explore a little bit?
Yeah, she's occupied. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, there's no obvious way up from
Okay.
here.
Oh, really?
Let's get more trapped.
Where are all
This
the
way?
guests getting the wedding presents?
That's a good question.
I think we are the wedding present.
If you were the Demogorgon, what would you get Zagutmoy for her wedding? Anything else in the presence of this being? We gotta resolve the madness thing here as well. I'm sorry. All right. So who did not beat the 15?
Me.
Mornhelm, it looks like your eyes twitching a little bit.
It's not readily apparent that I'm more insane.
All right. Then Mornhelm, I need you to roll a D100 for me.
90.
90. All right.
Do I have to roll a 10 as well?
Did you roll both?
I just rolled a 9. I just rolled a 100.
Then roll the 10 too.
91.
91. All right. So you gain a flaw as part of this madness to your character, and that flaw is you are constantly scratching at unseen fungal infections.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I have to get you some Gold Bond.
Yeah.
Did anybody else not make it?
Yeah, I did. I didn't make it.
Give me that sweet D100.
All right, sweet D. Yeah, 79. That should be good.
Yeah, you gain the flaw. My mind is slipping away, and my intelligence seems to wax and wane.
Oh no.
And to be clear with these are not mechanical things that affect you. These are role-playing elements. So
I
do
gotcha.
with them what you will as you start to go a little crazy from looking at demon lords and whatnot.
Gotcha. So it's just like any normal Tuesday afternoon.
Right. This seems pretty down the middle for Zoc.
Okay, so it's not something that Dawnbringer's Lesser Restoration would be able to help with?
Let's see. I don't know the answer to that. We'll come back to it. I'll find out. Yep, possibly.
Does Dawnbringer know where we are right now?
Don't ask her. Shh.
Oh, listen. Yeah, is Dawnbringer up and hidden away?
Nope, I tossed her in the bag of holding.
Smart.
It's so dark in here. I'm starting to think you don't like me, Selkie.
We have to be stealthy. Shh.
Oh, okay. All right. Anybody else miss their wisdom save?
Nope.
All right.
Oh, look at all of us. Oh.
All right. So,
I mean, I just barely made it, so.
Yay. Bunch of wisdom nerds.
so what you gonna do?
When a demon lord is looking down at you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand over by the wall and rub up and down.
Yeah. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Scratch, scratch, scratch. I'm sure they make a cream for that, Mornhelm.
I don't need a queen. I can do it myself.
I can cast Mage Hand.
So nice. Scritch.
Oh,
Let me help you out, buddy.
that's nice.
Yeah.
You know what my shield is specifically for? It's for guarding against mage hand.
True. Ping, ping. Yeah.
But you can get Mage Hand with like
And a built-in
just the right.
post.
You can get Mage Hand with just the right length of fingernails to scratch your back. Like, it's
Nice. Yeah. What do you think I've been doing this whole time?
Yep.
Oh man. All right. So there's no obvious.
I know how young boys are.
Floor.
No. Yeah, it's kind of just hollowed out and straight up from here. The other stalks that break off farther up into the tower.
Okay. So you want to check out some of those other stocks?
You would literally have to like scale the wall to get up to them, where they sort of sprout out the sides and stuff.
Jeez. All right. Gotcha. Yeah, that doesn't seem. Even if we formed like a totem pole, you still wouldn't get up there, huh?
Probably not best to lasso her leg.
Yeah, no, or scurry up her.
Pull our way up.
Oh man. Well, I don't think it's going to be wise to. I said wise. I didn't say intelligent. I don't think it's going to be wise to fight a demon lord. Yeah. No. Huh?
Oh no.
Dak.
Dak is already moonwalking.
Yeah. Clocks. I see you fiddling with with your necklace. Yeah. I don't think that's gonna do any good here, bud.
What's good if we don't stick around to see it all crash and burn? Or crashing with it.
Let's get outside and throw in one of those peas.
That sounds like a good idea, but man,
We do.
Well,
yeah.
Wait.
What do you think?
yeah, we probably don't want to pick a fight with her.
Probably.
Yeah,
not.
but what about everybody else?
Right. If she's
mean-
here.
Everyone else is gonna fight. She's probably gonna join the fight.
This is like the Monty Python and the Holy Grail when Lancelot trashes the wedding.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's go do it. Ha! Ha ha! At thee!
Right.
You just
Slash-
killed the groom.
All right,
Yeah,
are we leaving?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you think so? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a Demogorgon moment.
that's me going down the hill. Can you see me up there?
Yeah.
And we, at no point in our history check did we think that the Zugutmoy was a lesser demon.
No.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
Reader.
Yeah, if we get the idea that she's big and bad, we probably don't want to stick around.
Yeah.
Do we want to play it like we played with the Demogorgon and hightail out of Night Grove?
Yeah, I think Neverlight Grove is off limits
We're
for
lost.
us. Yeah. It'd be nice to figure out a way to stop the wedding on our way out.
But it may keep her calm.
If there are no bridesmaids left, can we just like off all the bridesmaids? that would cut the wedding out, right? No
Someone's
no
gotta
bridal
die.
party. Sorry. Gotta find some new bridesmaids.
I feel like she might notice if her bridesmaids start dropping dead around her.
Do we get, like, would we know if there's anything important to make the wedding final? Like, do we feel like there's some item that needs to be exchanged or particular part of the ceremony that needs to be committed?
I like the way you're thinking.
No, I don't know that you would.
A piece that would know that question that we can go.
You need.
Crap.
Yeah, can we steal the
Yes.
rings?
It's the part where she devours the room.
Yeah.
No.
All right, actually. It seems
Yeah, I don't think that. I mean, if there is anything like that, I don't know that you have access to it. I mean, one of the sovereigns seems totally ignorant of what's going on out here and not sure exactly what's going on. Philo, who's the one that sent you here, he asked you to kind of investigate. And the other one sort of seems to be in the bag. So, but that doesn't mean that they have like transparency around her plans. You know what I mean? She's what you guys can deduce here is like she's kind of arrived here as the Demogorgon did, and has staked out Neverlight Grove as where she's going to lair while on this plane.
Like Demogorgon.
Mm-hmm.
Stayed on the island.
So the one that was concerned, that seemed of the right mind, or
Uh-huh.
at least that was that Philo, or
It was
that
Philo, yes.
Should we pay Philo a visit and see?
That's a good call.
Maybe there's like, I guess in character,
Yeah.
we should go talk to Philo. There's any opportunity for destruction. He may know the weakest part of the city at the moment.
Philo is the one who told us to go to the Welcome Grove. So.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe he needs to answer for that.
Are you guys telling me you're going to complete a quest in this campaign?
What? Get
Have we
out
not?
of here.
Yeah.
We got the egg.
We have a quest we're on. One persistent quest to get out of the Underdark. Which we've been on that quest for 15 chapters now.
It's true. It's true.
Ongoing quest and making friends and influencing others every step of the way.
That's right.
Get rich, get out.
Influencers.
All right. So y'all gonna.
Philo. He's got some answering.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow, you actually have this.
All right,
secret.
yeah, let's
Yeah.
go back. That was a good crack, by the way.
Yeah, you guys.
Say so.
You guys beat feet back to the town and to Philo, and you find him sort of back where you met and initially, and he says, "Oh, I see you've returned. That's very good news. What did you find in the garden?"
Had a bunch of stuff trying to kill us, asshole.
Damn well you know what we found. Yeah, welcome garden my ass.
Clocks pulls out his crossbow and just sticks it right into his, midsection area.
Okay.
And he says,
not the sunless area.
either you were sent us to our death, or you were just giving us a taste of what we need to be aware of. So pick your words carefully, because I intend to walk out of here, and I intend to take as much of it with me as I can. So are you with us in stopping this, or in causing this destruction, or are you against us? And should we deal with you right now?
He says, he sort of looks down at the crossbow and then telepathically says, I truly meant you no harm, but please, I have the safety of my people to worry about. You must tell me what you found in the garden. I have responsibilities here, and if it's as dire as you say, then perhaps you're right. Perhaps I do need to get some of these people out of here.
Do you know about the visitors? All the visitors. You've had quite a few visitors here, haven't you?
Well, it's not too often, but the drow party did come here asking after you all.
Yeah. Well, I don't really care about them, but there's other visitors.
Yeah, there's a big event going on here soon.
What's this wedding?
Didn't you
Wedding?
buy Sunday's best?
Yeah.
I don't. They've been babbling madness for weeks now. I've stopped paying it any mind. What are you talking about?
You don't know about the greater demon about to marry your little mushroom tower over there?
If mushrooms could go pale, that's what it would look like. He says, the tower.
The tower. It's about to conjoin with
Zugutmoy.
Yeah. Do you know of that name?
He says, this is something we have knowledge of, and it's much worse than I could have ever guessed. I can't thank you enough for bringing me this information. This will save lives.
How?
Who? It seems like everybody's part of this wedding.
Some of these people out of here. Some of my people we can leave.
Like who? Like how many?
There are those that remain loyal. Several of the circles still have uninfected leaders. And perhaps they can persuade others.
Are you sure about that? Because it looks like everybody's Looney Tunes in there.
I have to try. This is what I've accepted.
Where will you go?
It doesn't matter. Somewhere else.
With this union, what are you worried about?
If Skutmoy can marry Armikos and seed the largest creature in knowledge, then she will become the Underdark itself. I can only imagine what kind of power that would bring her.
Wait, is she seeding him, or is he seeding her?
He is the body. She is the seed.
Nope, shaking the head.
I thought this worked the other way around, but I guess in the Underdark.
Yeah, you know what, Fox? You're only 10. We'll have to talk.
You know what?
Okay.
Violet says, by the way, he says, wait a minute. Who are you, Goblin? Where's that lovely little
wait this doesn't make any sense. I asked him to explain it to me like I'm 5 years old.
He says, well, when a fungal spore loves a decaying bit of matter very much, they attach to each other through the process of fungusing, whatever that science thing is.
I like fungusing. Go with that.
That's this now in our vernacular, fungusing.
Yeah.
FU still works then.
But basically he says, if these two beings can combine, however you want to describe the mechanical parts of it, that's bad. Okay.
So is there anything that would make this union complete that could be extracted? Or just
more spores.
He says, well, it's obvious to me now what Basidia's plans are with increasing our numbers. He's building her an army, and whether or not the wedding takes place or not, we all know what a demon lord's intention is going to be on any plane. Is going to seek to dominate and assert its will. And if I can just get some of these people out of here, then that's less of an army than she'll have.
Who's controlling this army right now?
He says, apparently those of my folk who have been infected with these spores have been cultivating it for her, but she'll ultimately control it.
Gotcha. And hence the garden, all the visitors that are buried. What exactly is with them? Are they part of the army too?
Some are meant to be part of the army. Some are labor. There's no telling. It's beyond anything I could have imagined in my worst nightmares, in my worst visions.
Tomato, potato.
It sounds like Dak's right. It sounds like we have to stop her or we're not going to be safe anywhere in the Underdark.
So close your eyes. Imagine yourself the most evil mushroom man that you could be. And you thought to yourself, I want everything in this place to be destroyed. What would you do? How would you go about doing it?
What's flammable?
Ask again, where did this goblin come from? And where was that lovely chap that we talked about earlier?
You're not doing it right. You're not supposed to be asking questions. Eyes closed.
So is there another boss mushroom somewhere, or is this it?
Yeah, this was the guy that seemed more with it, and that Selkie didn't detect anything off about with her spell. Basidia is also around, but you haven't seen him.
And I felt decay in him.
So let's start there. Let's start the killing there.
He says, well, Basidia certainly can do much worse if he lives, but I fear if we do kill him, someone else will just take his place.
Oh, we'll take that risk.
If you want to get the most people out of here, then we need to give you time, right? And in exchange, you need to give us
Non-fungal goods.
you need to give us as much of a know-how to disrupt this
Oh, right, that too.
wedding as much as possible.
Yep.
So if you know something we don't know, tell us.
And who doesn't?
He says, I don't know, but I can give you whatever we have. I can give you our stored wealth here. It has no value to us, but I understand the outsiders might have use for it.
I don't know about that, but where is it?
He kind of just reaches his myconid hand down into the earth, and it just sort of gives way in front of his fingers, and the soil and the fungus sort of push to the side, and he pulls up this a fine wooden box inlaid with silver, and inside it he hands you 3 amethysts worth 1,000 gold each, 4 small diamonds worth 50 gold each, and a large diamond worth 500 gold.
Nice.
How many small diamonds again?
4 small diamonds.
I need those.
You do?
I do. One of my spells uses diamonds. And it's
Get in line.
and it's
Get in line
it
there.
does 3D. It does 3D damage. It's 3d8s of damage. So I mean, I need those diamonds.
This is super spell componenty. The large diamond, there's no clerics in the group, but this is one that would be appropriate for like a resurrection spell, something like that.
Oh,
Very nice. Yeah, cool.
those when
I
we
just
might
want to hold on to that, in case, you know.
He says, please take this as a small token of my appreciation.
yoink.
I guess.
And
Clocks
also,
over the back holding.
No, Selkie puts it in her bag of holding.
and he says, I notice some of you appear to have been damaged, and it was not my intent for that to happen, but I have skill with potions, and I'd also like you to have these. And he'll hand you these hollowed out gourd-like mushrooms. And each one of you gets a potion of greater healing.
Nice.
Hell yeah. I ask him what he thinks this is, and I pick out that vial of black liquid that was in it.
Ooh, good question. Where did y'all get that?
That was from the Goose Temple.
Right. Any other things that you guys were not able to identify?
I think there were a few vials of something.
I got this rash.
Yeah. Oh, hey, this vial. Maybe if I give you this black vial and you just apply that to your rash.
Mm-hmm. All right, he says, I haven't seen one of these in a long time, but this is known, I believe, as an oil of slipperiness.
Right.
It takes 10 minutes to apply, and then you gain the effect of the freedom of movement spell for 8 hours.
Oh, wow.
Or you can pour it on the ground, and the area has the effect of the grease spell for 8 hours.
Well, that's cool.
So, oil of slipperiness is what you can add to your character sheet.
Gotcha. It takes an hour to apply.
10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes. What if I choose to take an hour to apply it? Okay.
then it's just like extra slippery.
Okay, awesome. Good. I like that. Anybody else? I think we had a few things in the
Yep, we'll just we can if there was stuff that I narrated before that you weren't able to identify, you will now know what it is just based on talking to him without having to go back through and remember all the stuff now.
All right, that's cool.
But yeah, you're all caught up on your potions and things like that.
All right, very cool. All right, so we're gonna go talk to this other head, Mycadin.
Yeah, talk to.
Talk
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, talk.
He says, Philo says, yes. Please don't alert him until I can gather a few people to get out of here.
How much time do you need?
He kind of looks around and says, we're leaving our home, everything behind. We can leave as quickly as we need to, but there will be resistance. An hour would be helpful.
And
All right, great. You got 30 minutes.
Does he have any strengths and weaknesses that we should be aware of before we go up against him?
Yeah, good question.
If I was to kill you, where should I start?
Exactly. What does your stat block look like? These are... Man, did they not give these guys a stat block? These are reasonable questions that...
Who are you calling reasonable?
Right.
To be fair, we go off on our own and do crazy things, so you don't really know what we're doing 99%.
I do under-prepare on purpose, but sometimes that catches me. He says, well, he has a number of different spores that he can use. Some of them can animate corpses. Some of them can cause hallucinations. Others can pacify or stun someone. And of course, anytime he hits you, be aware that his skin, when he chooses it to be, is poisoned by contact.
Oh, that's
Good to know.
Great.
Yeah.
He says, but you're mighty adventurers, and I'm sure that if you catch him in the right moment, he'll be no match for you.
Clock's is looking in the hole in the ground that he created, and he's like, where's the gunpowder?
The what?
Where's the explosives? Where's the sticks of dynamite?
Are you just making up words, Goblin? I don't speak.
You don't have anything that you light on fire and it goes boom?
No. We live a peaceful life for many cycles, and we don't have the need for industry here. Well, we didn't used to.
Yeah, your welcome garden, totally says that.
Right.
All right, shall we venture forth?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do that.
So what is the plan to confront Basidia?
Gonna hit him with swords.
All right.
I think we should try to get some sort of we want to meet with him and give him some information that we found out.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
we draw him in, take us
Oh,
some
yeah.
high ground.
Like that.
We'll whack.
We should use ranged weapons. I mean, he does turn to acid.
If we do it though, when we're all around him, we all get. Well, if a couple of us do that, those of you that chop mightily, you'll at least get advantage for surrounding you, right? I'll get a round of attacks, potentially.
Yeah, get a surprise round.
Yeah, but somewhere quiet,
Somewhere it does not have any guards.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Are you going to give Philo the requested time to try to gather up his people and get them out?
The full 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, he might come in useful later if we meet up again for rations. Rations on foot. That's what.
Fucking rations. Don't have to carry them. They carry themselves.
Exactly. We'll catch up to one of you every day. We're done with you. We'll catch up to the next one.
You all would remember that Basidia offered to take you on a guided tour.
Oh. Let's follow up on that. Yeah. I'm all about tours. Do we get a little map?
Yeah. Well, you don't know.
Yeah. Let's find out.
You get a little red flag that the guy waves over your head.
Yeah. Stay with your group.
Everybody has to wear their yellow shirts. Right?
Yep.
All right. So I think your plan here is to go take him up on his offer for the tour.
Yep.
And then ambush him, stick him at the pointy end.
Yes.
All right. You and how much time are you going to give Philo before you roll this plan out?
He asked us for an hour, right? So we agreed to give him 10 minutes.
Right.
I love how it's getting shorter every time somebody.
Yeah.
Well, we've probably already been 15 minutes just talking about how we're going to screw him over. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping he's working hard, getting his people already. And we haven't found the guy yet.
Yeah.
It all takes time. Use it wisely.
We need to make sure we get this guy. I think we take him at the right time. We give him we give a half hour, and then we continue the tour until the right time.
Okay.
Take him out.
Or
As
until
the
he,
opportunity rises, we don't want to
or
wait.
till he turns his back, whatever comes first.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you all, when you're ready, you find Basidia, sort of overlaying. He says, "Oh, I see you have returned. Are you ready for the tour now?"
Let's do it, Big B.
I've been tending to matters. There was some minor disruption in the garden, someone said about, but I'm sure we can take a look along the way, if you like.
Let's do that. That sounds wonderful.
Very good, very good. And he'll sort of he'll start walking you through the encampment, and he'll say, and over. First, you'll notice this is the circle of the Sporers. These group are who develop our sprouts and our younglings.
Very nice. Are any of them there?
Yeah. There's a couple of full-grown myconids there that are sort of tending
Crap.
little, like, it's not like the farming that you saw earlier. There's like this very carefully tended patch of growth where little sprouts, and they all look like tiny little versions of stool.
Oh, very nice.
Trap.
So, all right, that's cool. So, yeah.
He says, yes. These are extremely important to the goings on, and as we grow our colony toward greatness and bring more people more beings into existence. Of course, this circle will have a high level of respect and maintain its traditional role as the rearers of our young.
Very nice. Very nice. Wow. You got it all here, don't you?
Yes. Now, moving on, you'll see over here, this is the circle of the builders. And this older looking myconid kind of comes over and stares you all up and down and says, what are these ones doing? Basidia, we're busy around here, you know. And he says, oh, don't mind us. Don't mind us. We're just giving these newcomers a tour that will end over at the garden. And the other one kind of looks back at you and looks back and says, more ones that want to visit the garden, huh? Great, good. You guys like it over there?
Yeah, it sounds wonderful. I wave to him.
And he'll say, now over there, that's the circle of hunters. You don't want to meet them. They're
Why not?
Oh, they're just stuck in the mud, the old ways and whatnot. You won't be interested in meeting any of them.
What do they hunt?
What do you hunt around here?
Oh, any threats to the vile beasts from the Underdark? They're very boring stuff. Like I'm the captain of industry here. Let me show you over to now. This is very special. Here we have the circle of the masters. Now these are the true thought leaders of our group, and there's sort of these sage-looking myconid adults sort of sitting around. He says, "Now I have formed and selected this circle of masters myself, just to make sure that we're guided at all times by this new vision I've brought here." And they're sort of all sitting in a circle, swaying together. He says, very, very important stuff. And then he says, well, you're probably bored of listening to me go on about this terrific new society we've built here. Why don't we go take a look at that garden now and see what old Yesterbrod is up to?
He sounds like an interesting character. Do tell. What does he do in the garden?
Well, apart from being one of our most handsome members of our colony,
come on now.
I'm
going to say you're the most dapper here.
He says, well, yes, but it's not fair to compare me, obviously.
Well, okay, you're in a league of its own, so
That's
I
right,
understand.
That's right.
So
I'm crying.
And he'll sort of lead you up back toward the Garden of Welcome, and you realize he's sort of steering around specific circles that he doesn't want you to talk to, right?
Okay.
Which ones that may be kind of more loyal toward Philo, right?
Oh,
And showing you the ones that are more loyal toward him is kind of
gotcha. Okay.
as he's walked through here. And you guys round the corner and come up back to the Garden of Welcome, and he sort of looks around and says, what is this entire crop of perfectly good just ruined? Somebody's run them through before they can even rot properly. Yesterbrod, we'll have a word about this.
It looks like you need to do some cleanup here, so we'll just see ourselves, out.
He says, well, yes. Very, very important things to tend to. This is the end of the tour now. You may go.
How long did the tour take up to this point?
Yeah, probably 30 minutes or so.
30 minutes, yeah. It's like,
Perfect.
well,
Hey, fellas, I think we need to go to the Hunters Guild.
think so.
I do.
Yeah,
think that'd be
the ones he
interesting.
skipped are the hunters and the explorers.
Yeah. All right. Well, this was wow. So exciting.
Don't we need to kill this guy?
We do appreciate it. There'll be plenty of time for that.
I say this out loud in character. Don't we need to kill this guy?
He sort of looks up and says, "What was that? I don't follow these surfacer slang sometimes."
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Slang.
Dak's
Yeah.
all about the slang.
Yeah, I don't know any slang.
Yeah. He's all. Oh, Dak. Oh.
Are we near anybody?
Yeah, Basidia.
Like, and has an hour gone by
Half an hour.
A half hour.
Yeah,
from when we talked the last?
Yeah,
Right.
he said he wanted an hour, right?
Yep.
Yep.
but you are sort of in an out of the way place here.
Yeah.
Nobody's around. We could take a half hour just stabbing him.
Dak, maybe you're right. Maybe we should help him clean up.
That's true.
Yeah. So I'll just kind of cast. Let me cast suggestion to
Okay.
him, and I'm just going to ask him. It's like, this has been a wonderful tour. Why don't you tell us everything else? We're so interested in knowing.
Is that a wisdom save?
It is a wisdom save. I'm sure he's going to beat it.
Not so much.
Yeah.
And you basically, he just kind of regards you as friendly and stuff, right?
Yeah.
It works. Yeah. He says he kind of looks around for a second and says, "Oh, sorry if I spoke harshly. I just can't stand to see things out of disorder. But
Oh, that's no worry. I understand.
well, we're obviously, just growing an army here.
Yeah. Yeah.
While, while Zach is talking to Basidia, Selkie's gonna edge around behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Basidia.
Yeah. So tell me, Basidia, why would you need even an army? You're so well loved down here in the Underdark. I mean, why is it a matter of protection? Is it do tell.
Well, here's the truth, and despite my good looks and influence among my people and all my wonderful qualities.
Oh, there's so many of them. We could speak forever down here talking about them.
It's true, but then the length of your spell would wear off.
That's true. So let's get to the point.
He says, "Well, it shames me to say, maybe, but I'm actually terrified of her.
Oh,
The lady.
the lady that
I will follow her
gives the
every
gifts?
command. She will break this place.
Is she the reason why you're building an army?
She commands and I obey.
Wow. Who else obeys her wishes here?
Oh, many others.
Yeah. Oh my.
What about Philo? Does he obey?
He never seems to. He just can't get over the old ways.
Oh, well, some people are just stubborn that way. You don't need to worry about them. They find a way kind of take care of themselves. So do tell. What I also heard things of a grand wedding. So what is this all about?
Oh yes. Well, it will be grand indeed. I don't know when or what it means, but all I know is I've been tasked to bring my people to bear and build an army suitable for the lady.
And you know the lady's ultimate wishes?
Well, to take control, not just of the Underdark never liked Grove, but of the surface, of course.
Really? Well, that's such a hideous place.
Her will is to dominate.
Yeah. Well.
And who am I but to help her? I will serve her until the end.
Until the end of
The end of the last
here.
cycle.
Oh, is this some sort of when is the end of the last cycle?
That's not for me to know. That is for the lady.
Oh my.
Clocks will ask Zoc. He'll be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, so it sounds like if he doesn't bring all the people, and she's not a happy camper, and she doesn't get what she wants. So you should
No,
ask him how the best way to wrangle all these people together would be."
Yeah. What's the best way to bring everyone together? For the lady.
Well, they were all together. There was the joy. There was the moment, the day of joy. They're all together for that. But they're not under my control. Not actually. I'd like to think they are, but it's all her will. She's the one that's put the spores inside us, and there's no resisting.
Do we get the impression that he's like a conduit to the rest of the mind controlled?
No.
Okay.
He's sort of a middleman.
Gotcha.
Middle thing.
Selkie's gonna kind of nod at Zoc in a way that she hopes he would understand to me. Let me know when you're done.
I'm done when he basically tells us, as I said, everything he knows.
Yeah. And you've talked to him enough now. Like he's spilled his guts. Like that's kind of it. The details of what he can tell you are he, like a lot of the others, were infected with the spores of Zgutmoy.
Gotcha.
And that he happened to be in a position of power and a figurehead. But she sort of has commanded him to act this way, and he's done it.
Gotcha.
There are those who have not been infected.
Okay, all right, that's fair enough. Well, the spell ends when the subject finishes what it was asked to do.
So
if he's told us everything.
Yep. No, I'm not holding anything back.
All right, excellent.
Basilda, or I'll lean in and I'll whisper, "I know it was you, Basilda. You broke my heart."
And Selkie will swing Dawnbringer.
Tell me you kiss him. Tell me you kiss him.
Yes.
Poison skin.
Oh, that's right. Kiss him anyway. Come on.
Don't do it.
I get so close with my lips, and then I just take out my little vial and like grab a little bit of it. And I'll give him a blood blow.
Says, "Who is this goblin, and where is that nice young Myconid boy?"
And I'll step away a few paces.
Yeah, can I get in a surprise round?
Yeah, I want to work my way around behind him too.
Yeah. You guys. Yeah. We don't need to actually have combat here. You guys, Julius Caesar his ass pretty easily. Yeah.
I was like, oh, do I get advantage because he's flanked? Like,
Yeah. You would have a surprise.
I had all my dice lined up, ready to go.
Too.
Do it. Roll it. See if you can kill him in one shot.
I'll take Julian. I'll just Julian him.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Were we just talking about a food processor?
Yeah.
You guys between Dak and Selkie and Mornhelm, you guys just hack him to bits before he can even react, and his body just sort of like rolls up, and his eyes like look at you, Zoc, puzzled, and he's like, I thought I could finally found someone I can trust, and then he dies.
Rough.
Yeah.
He's sort of laying there in the garden of welcome.
Yeah.
Yep.
They just turn around to the group and go, meh.
Hunters Guild?
Yeah, let's go check that out. They sounded cool.
He is dead amongst all of his victims.
Yeah.
I dig a quick hole and put him head first instead of head up.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Fold him in half.
Like a
There
lawn
we go.
chair.
Oh, no, more like a bicycle rack.
Oh, very nice.
All right, you guys, go back to the circle of the hunters.
Yeah.
And you when you get there, Philo is already there, kind of talking to them and nodding. And you see a couple other folks that you would recognize that they're pointed out from the circle of explorers, and a couple other important folks. And they say Philo kind of telepathically beams to you all. Is it done then?
It is done.
And he nods and says, "It's only a matter of time until they sense a disruption in the melting tonight. Let's leave now." and he'll nod at the circle of hunters. The leader is named Lubamub, and the circle of explorers.
It sounded like you said, what'd you say?
Lubamub. I know, it sounds like I said lube 'em up.
Yeah.
I was like,
that's his name now.
I keep doing this. I keep waffling. Like, do I give more detail on these names because they're all weird and I'm gonna forget them and mess them up?
Just go with something that you can remember, and lube 'em up is definitely something you can remember.
Lube 'em up. There he is.
Well, I do have that vial.
One of the podcasts I listened to when I was prepping for the Gracklestug sessions was they couldn't say Thembershad, so and immediately they all just decided his new name was Thunder Chad. Yes, Thunder Chad the dragon. But to sum it up, you all can, if you want to leave first, you can, or you can sort of hang around and go with Philo and a few of the other folks he believes to be loyal to him.
Do they know where they're headed?
One of the members of the Explorers Circle comes over to you and says, "You all are well traveled and seem like you know where you're headed, but I've spent my life sort of traversing the Underdark. Where is it you would like to go? What are you looking for?"
We're looking for passage to the surface.
Rosharu says, "Yeah, I thought that might be the case. I think I can be of some help." And that's where we're going to stop for tonight.
Oh!
Yay!